Matthew, just year 2 in Miami, just how are you feeling, this year on being more comfortable, more familiar with everything?
So far, so it's good. Just trying to take the next step in leadership, mentally, just being consistent, disciplined, and helping the new guys we have because I know what it's like because that was me last year. So just trying to take a bigger step in the leadership department.
And then kind of talk about that with new guys like Jalen, AJ, and a bunch of new faces. How's everybody gelling along? Kind of like you said, you were in that position last year. What's some advice or things you're telling those guys?
I just tell them just get as comfortable as you can. Just I know it's day by day you're gonna get more comfortable, more confident, but just keep playing your game. Don't really think too much. Just play your game, and that's really the main thing. Just trying to be a good teammate to them.
Jalen, hi, Michelle Kaufman from Miami Herald. Welcome. I want to know if you could just take us through your journey from Indiana. How did you end up? You went to Grand Canyon, then Stetson, and then here. Can you just explain to us how you got to each place? Thanks.
So I played high school in Indiana, and I played for my dad, and then I played for Coach Drew at GCU, and then I transferred after my freshman year because I didn't get a lot of playing time, and I went to Stetson and played for Coach Jones for 2 years, and we ended up winning and going to the tournament, so that's how I ended up here.
And the Stetson coach, you knew him, or how did you end up with Coach Jones?
Well, a couple people from Indiana knew him really well, and that was probably one of the best decisions going to play for him.
And then what about your decision to come here? How did that come about? And if you could tell us how it's going so far.
It's been great. We got a lot of new guys, so we're just learning to play together. And Coach L, I know he's coached a lot of good guards, and he gives his guards a lot of freedom, so that was a big part of my decision.
Matt, you looking more forward to playing the 3 this year?
Yeah, I am. Just doing whatever it takes to help the team win. So if playing the 3 is that, then I'll do it.
Seems to be a more natural position.
Yeah.
Jalen, in a crowded guard room, how excited are you to kind of come in and bring your own taste and contribute in a unique way? What do you think you have to offer for this team this season?
Just trying to do my best to win games. I'll do whatever the team needs, and playing with a lot of good guards like Nigel, Matt, Jaleel, AJ. Learning from them is because they're all experienced. So, yeah.
Jalen, I want to ask about your synergy with Nigel in particular. Just how do you think both of your play styles kind of complement each other?
Well, we play very similar, so we both can shoot it really well. We both can dribble, pass, and shoot. So playing off him is really easy because he's good off the ball and he's good on the ball.
Matthew, just from what you've seen with this new group, there's so many new faces. How will this team look different style-wise from what we saw last year? What do you think?
I say the big thing is synergy. I feel like this team, we're already super close, so I feel like the biggest thing is just going to be synergy and just the teamwork. You'll see it more as defensively and offensively, just playing as a team this year.
Matt, it seems like there's been an increase in, experience, veteran depth throughout the roster as a whole. Just with that depth, how have you seen that, positively affect the competition just in practice and everything?
It's good. It's good for us just having, I think we have 8, 9 older players. So just practice every day. It's going to be a challenge. You're going to get everyone's best. So it's just good going into it mentally and physically.
Matthew, how hard was it seeing, this is the new world now where everybody just leaves and goes to different teams. What was it like for you to just see one by one all of these teammates disappear, and how did you navigate that change this summer?
It was hard because most of them were my closest friends. We see each other every day, but they had to do what they thought was best for them. But I feel like staying here was what's best for me, and Coach L gets the best out of me. So I feel like navigating it was pretty easy with the coaches that we have.
Did you have a conversation, after the season with Coach L? What was that conversation like about the decision to come back?
Just what I can do to help this team win coming into this year, just what he needs from me and what he sees that I can bring to the table this year.
Matthew, you mentioned leadership and kind of how you want to take a step up in that category this season. You came in from Florida State, obviously last year. Team kind of took a step back, and how hungry is the locker room to kind of get back to that tournament place and be a competitive team, and how do you think you're going to help the team get back to that place?
I feel like the team is very hungry. That's really all we talk about is just winning, how we can win, how we can get back to where this program is used to, and I feel like I can just help it, just bring an experience that I've been on 2 losing teams, bad teams. So I see like what you don't need. I see how the locker room culture, what it needs to be like. So I feel like that's the biggest thing I can bring.
Matthew, you mentioned the culture, locker room, those kind of words. Was that missing from last year's team? Because, it's a team that was coming off a Final Four, what happened last season?
I would just say it's a mix of everything. Just a lot of things didn't go well together, but all of us were great guys. We wanted the best things, but it didn't seem like it meshed too well together.
So you feel different, this is a different vibe?
Yeah, very different.
Kind of from the outside looking in before you got to Miami, kind of what was your perception, and kind of does it match what you thought it'd be like?
Yeah, it's even more than what I thought it would be. It's what I watched when I was making my decision was that the guards had a lot of freedom and also really good bigs. So that's exactly what it's been.
And then with you, your high level score, just what could people expect from you that aren't familiar with the game, and kind of what do you think makes you stand out different from other guards around the country?
Well, I think I can shoot really well, so I'm a good shooter, and also I'm just gonna try to do what it takes to win.
Jalen, from what you've seen in past years with Coach Larinaga led Miami teams, you mentioned the way that he coaches his guards. From what you've seen, what really attracted you in that avenue as far as his guard development and such?
Just seeing all the guards that he had, and also I've seen Nigel, I've seen him from Indiana, and how Coach L let him play, so that was a big part as well.
And then also, of course, you were the leader of the Stetson team that won conference tournament, made it to the NCAA tournament, of course. Just how valuable was that experience and that run as a whole, now leading into your time in Miami?
Yeah, so we have 6 players, like he said, that are all grad students and older guys. So having guys that came from different places and all have won is good. That's a good group of guys.
Jalen, you were Atlantic Sun MVP, tournament MVP last year. Did you come here and try to raise your ceiling?
Yeah, for sure. I wanted to play against the best of the best, and I know the ACC is one of the toughest conferences.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.